on Noah Fant. He's coming in well-rested off the bye week. It's the Rams and the Titans, and it's coming up next.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
on 2nd and 10, Smith. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Throwing now is Geno. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Geno. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Javonte Williams with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Rams nothing.
So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll run it for the... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Damian Pierce, the ball carrier.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 2nd and 11. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one.
Touchdown! Alec Pierce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense, but you know what else is happening too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. 17 yards on that play for the Titans. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Christian Harris on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Smith. This is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
That's good for 28 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think. Got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. And the Rams at 4-3, a game over 500. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Albert Okwuegbunam from 21 yards away. And the Rams have moved out in front. McPherson on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield and get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Smith. Forced out to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Flush to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So here are the Rams to take over. They're trying to get back on track. They had the loss last week to the Dallas Cowboys. The good news, they've got the lead right now. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 56 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
On play action, they'll throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
For a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. Touchdown! Quez Watkins. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
Think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. And it's a Titans touchdown. Richie James. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Titans 14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's completed. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Titans. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Titans 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On third down, here's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Smith's throw on target to James. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Smith. Looking middle, and that's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding, offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
Still first down.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Richie James in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
His kick is
Extra
good.
point right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
21.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead now, a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football, has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Tennessee.
You and I have talked about
kicker on
adjustments
for the point
so many
after.
times during games. Remember, it's really series to series, but coming out after the half, that's a big opportunity, a big time to come out and make one of those plays that can change a game.
Yeah, first play of the third quarter. So offensively, you think of adjustments, but right defensively, maybe you're playing a hunch. You have an adjustment to make.
Yeah, I think sometimes they have that special in there that, hey, they've run this type of play all in the first half. If you see it, go get it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
That was good, tough run.